WON YouTube Networks is now on Facebook. Check it out.
On a foggy and cold night here in the city of Metropolis, W.O.N. Sports welcomes you in association with MLB The Show 19 to the 2019 World Series. It's Game 4 between the New York White Sox and the Metropolis Expos. What's on the line? Well, for the Expos, survival. For the New York White Sox, another championship. Last night was a throbbing. The Sox destroyed the Expos 17-1 thanks to the bat of Jackson and Alomar, but most importantly, the dominating pitching of Rod Guidry. Steven Strasburg will be on the mound for the Expos, while for the New York White Sox, it'll be Mike Scott. A pitching duel indeed, or a repeat of the slugfest from the last 3 games. We'll find out. Game 4 of the World Series is next.
See if Super Wimp can get out of this mess she's about to step in.
Okay, I know I'm not moving. I know what I saw. I saw it in the Super Wimp.
When will she ever learn? I am unbeatable. I am unstoppable. She can't kill me. The only person that's going to go down is her. 6 feet under. Superwoman! Come here! Just come talk to me! Come and get me, Superwoman. There is only one Supergirl on the planet, and that person is me. The world will kneel at my feet, while you are a rotting corpse. You're going to pay for your failed attempt to kill me. For what you did to Mark as well. Well, so long, super bitch. It's a pleasure to kill you.
Back in Nationals Park, an anticipated game for both squads on 2 reasons. The Expos for survival, for the Sox, another title. And here come the defending champion, Metropolis Expos, now the 2019 National League champions. And here they come onto the field. Loud cheer from the crowd here. And as we told you, the starters comparison, almost identical. Especially when you look at the stats, that's for the age, that's a different story. The lineup for the White Sox is the original, and I'll tell you what, it was very tough for one spot. We'll tell you that spot in a moment. They got Henderson, Alomar, Mattingly, Jackson, Griffey Jr., Boggs, Piazza, Larkin, and Scott. And the tough part was obviously Don Mattingly and Frank Thomas. Which one would you pick? Well, they went with Mattingly, the hot hand. No question, we may see the big hurt later in the broadcast. Steven Strasburg will be on the mound. He's 0-1 so far in the postseason, looking to end that tier today as we take a look at the Expos defense presented by Majestic Athletics. It looks like this in the outfield. You got Guerrero, Taylor, and Dawson. The infield is Yout, Carew, Stargell, and Brett. And catching the balls and strikes is Gary Carter. On a foggy night here in the city of Metropolis, it's do or die for the Expos, for the Sox. It's win and you're a champion. Here's Ricky Henderson, who got a well-deserved night off, surprisingly. Roberto Alomar, who's batting number 2, is on deck. He did pretty well as a leadoff hitter. Sox looking to take charge and win a championship, but first, they have to win tonight's game. In a smoggy and foggy night, we're about to get underway. First pitch by Steven. A drive into the gap in right center. That could be problems. It will be. A leadoff double for Ricky Henderson, and just like that, there's a man on second base.
That accepted. The second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Another fast start, possibly. Here's Roberto Alomar. Batting on the left side. What a World Series. 667 average, 5 home runs, 11 runs batted in. Looking to continue his hot hitting here tonight, especially in a game which could be historic and could count for much more than just a win. Henderson at second. And the pitch to Alomar. Hit on the ground toward the hole. That's going to be played by Carew. They get the out at first. Henderson moves to third base. A run is 90 feet away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 23, Don Mattingly.
Here's Don Mattingly. 667 average, 3 home runs, 4 runs batted in. This crowd is loud. Unlike yesterday, they didn't get a chance to get into this game because Alomar led off the ball game on the first pitch with a home run. Not the case here. There's a man 90 feet away, but there's one out. And Mattingly at the plate against Strasburg. Hits it hard. They'll trade the run for an out. A run will score. An out will be recorded. An RBI ground out, and it's 1-0 Sox.
Number 44, Reggie Jackson.
And here's Reggie Jackson, who last night had himself a field day with a couple of home runs, but man, he hit a monster dead center field home run that hit off the back wall. And here he is now. 5 home runs and 10 runs batted under his belt in this World Series. A run is in on the ground out, and now the bases are empty with 2 down. This will end the inning. A chopper to short. Side retired. Good inning for Strasburg, despite surrendering that 1 run. Middle of the first. Sox nothing. Expos coming to bat. Well, here's a look at the Expos batting lineup, 1 through 9. You got Carew, then you have Yout, Brett, Stargell, Guerrero, Dawson, Carter, Taylor, and Strasburg. On the mound for the New York White Sox is Mike Scott, and what a season he's had. What a postseason he's had. He's 1-1, 8.44 ERA. This is his 3rd start he's been into so far. So let's take a look at the Sox defense presented by Majestic Athletics. It's the same usual suspects as it was back in Game 2. In the outfield, you have Jackson, Griffey, and Henderson. In the infield, Alomar, Larkin, Boggs, and Mattingly. And catching the balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Piazza. So here's Rod Carew, trying to get off the schneid for his club in a desperate Game 4 situation. Fouled away, strike 1 to begin this contest. 0-1. 0-2 now. Sox with a 1-0 lead after the ground out. RBI. And that's been it. Into right center field, well hit. Griffey on the warning track. Near that wall. He can't get it for some reason. As it bounces in front of him. And look at Carew. He's on his way home. And he will score. This game is tied. Griffey Jr. misjudged that ball. Did not leap. And it's an inside the park home run for Rod Carew. Can you be kidding me? They're not. Expos have tied it. Wow. An unexpected situation. And a bad mistake by Ken Griffey. So now here is Robin Yount. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
1-1 is the score. The 0-1 on the way. Fouled away 0-2 now on the out with nobody out and a 1-1 tie thanks to the inside the park home run delivered by Rod Carew. 0-2. Fouled away, we'll do it again. Into right field, it's going to fall in for a base hit. Maybe the throw is not in time as Mattingly was not close to first. So a hard hit ball by Robin. Second hit of the ball game. Here's George Brett. On the ground, base hit down the left field line. He'll go all around the wall. Look at Robin Yount on his way to third. He's there, second and third. The Expos are threatening. Wow. Good piece hitting by Robin Yount the other, make it George Brett the other way. Yount is at third now. Well, Brett has done it throughout his career, and now here's Willie Stargell with a chance to cash in. He punts it up the base side. Foul ground for Boggs. There's your first out of the first. Wow. Not a good at-bat by Willie at all. Now here's Vladimir Guerrero with a chance to put a dent on the scoreboard. Look at the frustration on Willie. And some talking in the dugout. Here's Vladimir with an RBI chance with second and third occupied. And only one out. Apparently outside 1-0. Look at Scott just stare at the umpire. Outside 2-0. So Mike Scott a little bit shaky in the start of this ball game. He does not look comfortable. The 2-0. Ground ball to short. They'll surrender that run. A run scores and the Expos take a 2-1 lead. Guerrero with a ground out. They're driving that run and this crowd is alive. They have a lead 2-1. And now bring up Andre Dawson. Expos trying to put a dent on the scoreboard and try to put a dent in this series. The Sox lead the series 3-0 right now. The Expos lead in this ball game 2-1. So now here's Andre Dawson with a man at second, 2 down, and the 2 runs are in. There's a long drive to left field. Kiss it goodbye. So long, farewell, way out of there. A monster blast for Andre Dawson. Deep into the Metropolis night, and the Expos lead 4-1. Wow! Holy cow, what a shot by Andre Dawson! Let's take a look at where this ball landed. Here's the show track. Man alive, that thing was destroyed. How far did it fly? Let's see. 456 feet deep into the night. An absolute crush job. And now here is Gary Carter. My goodness, what a shot by Andre Dawson. You thought last night home runs was long. That has to be one of the longest home runs hit to left field. And Mike Scott right now with 2 outs under his belt just does not look right on the mound. There's the manager. Cannot be pleased by what he's seeing for his Sox. The 0-1. Line, base hit down the left field line. This could be extra bases for Carter. Played off the wall by Henderson. Carter's going to second. He's got a double. And the hit barrage continues for the Expos here in the first inning. And I'll bring up Michael A. Taylor. How long will Mike Scott now be in this game? Now you have to question. He does not look right on the mound at any lengths. The bullpen did not work last night, so they'll get a chance to have some work tonight if Scott does not get himself together. There's no action in the Sox bullpen as of yet. As a foul ball 1-2, it's like he has no control and has no direction in this inning at least, as Taylor fouls another pitch back 0-2. Another foul ball. Scott already at 19 pitches. This will be pitch number 20 coming to Taylor. Trying to make it count. And he does. Strike 3 call, but not before. The Expos put up a 4 spot, including a monster 2-run home run by Andre Dawson. End of 1. 4-1, Expos lead. Well, here's Ken Griffey Jr. at the plate against Steven Strasburg with the Expos leading 4-1. In a big game 4 for the Expos for survival, and possibly a historic game 4 for the Sox for another title clincher. Right now, the game is in the hands of the Expos. They lead by 3 runs. Strasburg against Griffey. And he pulls one to the hole, but right there is the second baseman, Carew. 1 pitch, 1 down.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
Here's Wade Boggs. A high fly ball, well hit the other way to left field. Guerrero's going back to the wall. So long, farewell. And the Expos are now up by only 1. Wade Boggs with a 2-run homer in the left field. And it's 4-2. Wait a minute. Solo home run? My mistake. Not a 2-run home run, but a solo home run. It's a 2-run ball game. It's 4-2 Expos. I jumped the gun on that one. Solo home run for Boggs, 4-2. And now bring up Mike Piazza. He hits this one a mile high to left field. Guerrero will just watch it fly. So long, farewell, Piazza delivery. Back to back on the Sox. They're now down by 1. And you can make that official. It's 4-3. So after having a night off, Piazza comes in, sees the first pitch delivered by Strasburg, and deposits it into the night in left field. 4-3 Expos. Where did this ball land? We're going to get a look at it right now. Deep into the seats and left. Now here is Barry Larkin. With his team now down by only 1.
Barry Larkin.
Ground ball to third. Nice grab there by the third baseman, Brett, to throw in time for out number 1. They get out number 2. I'm a little bit groggy, folks, so forgive me. It's out number 2. Well, we got ourselves a ball game here in the early going, and here is Mike Scott. Scott hits it the other way to right field. Can of corn for Dawson. Side retire. But now before the Sox go back-to-back, Miguel Guerrero with the catch. Back-to-back go the Sox. They're within one in game number 4 of the World Series. 4-3. Expos lead in the middle of the third. Steven Strasburg, the batter. He's a good hitter and pitcher too, folks, so be careful on him. Swing and a miss against Scott, 0-1. The top of the order for the Sox will be on deck as the Expos have the top of the order coming up after Strasburg's at bat. 4-3 Expos as the Sox have answered the call with 2 home runs. They're back in the top of the second. There's a drive into right field. Caught by the right fielder. Reggie Jackson, 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's Rod Carew. Look at that running catch delivered by Jackson there. Carew with an inside the park home run his last time up. Strike taken, 0-1. The 0-1. 0-2. And a line drive, base hit in the right field. That's going to be a problem. Extra bases for Carew. He's got himself this time a double. We're 1 down here in the second inning. And here we go again. And now bring up Robin Yount with an RBI chance. So Carew is at second base. And Yount now at the plate with a chance to drive him in. Scott in a whole heap of trouble once again for the second inning in a row, though he delivers a strike. The 0-1. Popped them up infield. Alomar. He's got it. 2 down here in the second. Well, here we are. How did we get here? You're looking in right on your screen, and where we are now, Sox 1 win away from another title. They lead 3-0. For both these teams, it was not easy. George Brett now the batter. 1 for 1 with a double and scored the first run. Fouls it away, strike 1. Oh, 1. Fouled away, we'll do it again, 0-2. Oh, 2 delivery. Struck him out. Mike Scott gets out of an inning-threatening situation. End of 2. 4-3 Expos. Ricky Henderson will now be the batter. He doubled and scored a run. Sox are down 4-3. Expos lead by 1 here in game number 4 of the World Series, with the Sox leading the series 3-0. Strasburg against Henderson about to get underway. Ripped to right, base hit. And Henderson is on.
The batter, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Roberto Alomar now the batter. Switch hitter batting left-handed here in this contest. Hit hard on the ground, base hit in the right field. A Baltimore chop that snuck through the hole. First and second, nobody out for the big boys. And now bring up Don Mattingly. Mattingly grounded out and drove in the first run of the game. Now trying to drive in a little bit more to try to put his team either in a tie situation or a go-ahead situation. 4-3 Expos lead. And the pitch by Strasburg in the air, left center field. That could be problems. Taylor on his horse cannot get it. And the bases will be messed up as the runners will try to go home and score. And he is out at the plate. Second and third occupied.
The right fielder, number 44, Reggie Jackson.
And now here's Reggie. Second and third, one down, 4-3 Expos. Strasburg with the first pitch on the way. Fly ball to center. Taylor going back. Makes the catch. Runners will not move. You do not want to take a chance with Taylor's arm. And no runs score.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Wow.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Well, here's Ken Griffey. 0 for 1 with a ground out back in the second inning. Second and third, 2 down here in the third. 4-3 Expos. Hit on the ground to the hole, and that's going to do it. Inning over. A huge threat is erased by some questionable calls. Mill to third, 4-3 Expos lead. Here's Willie Stargell. 0 for 1, popped out back in the first inning. He leads off here in the bottom of the third with his cup up by 4-3. By 1 run, there's a strike, 0-1. Oh, and 2. Strike 3 is called. Another K from Mike Scott. Good start to this third inning. And there's 1 down.
The right fielder.
And let's take a look at that strikeout via the instant replay. So, let's see who's coming up for the Expos. Right down the pipe. Look at that pitch. Nasty, filthy pitch. So the batter will be Vladimir Guerrero. Base is empty. 1-run lead for the Expos. A chopper foul, strike 1. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to the shift. Oh, what a stop there, but they won't get Guerrero. Good stop by the infield, but to no avail. It's a base hit. And now bring up Andre Dawson with a monster 2-run homer his last time up. Try to go for another one there, strike 1. Another one, swing and a miss, 0-2. And a line drive, base hit in the left for Dawson. First and second occupied, 1 down here in the third. The Expos have something cooking.
The catcher, number 8, Gary.
It's up to Gary Carter, who has struggled throughout this World Series, to try to drive in some runs. Foul away, strike 1. The 0-1 on the way. Popped them up, right field. Jackson makes the catch. Runners will stay put. 2 down here in the third. Here's Michael Taylor. RBI chance here for Taylor. First and second occupied, 2 down, and there's a strike.
Right.
0-2. And he got it. And Mike Scott gets out of another jam. 3 innings complete. It's the Expos 4 and the Sox 3 in Game 4 of the 2019 World Series. To the 4th inning of play, and Wade Boggs with a solo home run his last time up comes in to lead off here in the 4th. Four to 3 Expos lead. On the ground to second, Carew. To the first baseman, Stargell, 1 pitch, 1 down.
Up next for Chicago, the catcher.
Here's Mike Piazza, who hit a home run to left field his last time up, went back-to-back with Boggs. Here he is at the plate in the 4th inning. That ball hit deep to right field. Way back. Way back. You can put it on the board. Yes. Mike Piazza with an opposite field bomb. His second home run of the night. Ties the game at 4. That day off paid off, didn't it, folks? Holy cow, what a shot by Mike Piazza. An outstanding opposite field power hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. Ain't no doubt in the right field. And this game is tied at 4. Here's Barry Larkin.
Number 4, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Down the right field line, hooking to the corner, but foul. Strike 1 on Larkin, who's 0 for 1 tonight with a ground out. Up the middle, hot shot, base hit into center field. And Larkin is on with a one-hit single, one-out single. And now bring up Mike Scott.
The pitcher, Mike Scott.
One-out delivery to Scott. Popped him up to right field. Guerrero makes the catch. 2 down. And the top of the order coming up.
Now batting, number 24.
Ricky Anderson. 2 for 2 with a double and a single on a run. Two-out delivery to Ricky. Hit hard in the air to right center field. That's going to be problems. Off the wall it'll go. It'll be a double for Ricky Henderson. And the meat of this order is coming up.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And the pitching coach is coming out of the mound.
Allen.
Here's Roberto Alomar, 2 outs and 2 on, RBI chance. He hits one into the air to center. Canicorn for Taylor, side retired, but not before. Mike Piazza hits a game-tying home run, his second home run of the night. We have a ball game in game number 4. In the middle of the 4, we're tied at 4.
Washington, the pitcher.
Steven Strasburg now the batter. We're in the 4th inning of Game 4 of the World Series, and we're tied at 4. As Strasburg takes a strike. Good game so far on both sides. Unlike last night, check swing, he went around, it wouldn't matter, it would have been a strike anyway, 0-2. Could be the final baseball Gamecast of 2019 if the Sox take the lead and win. Strasburg stays alive. What a season it's been. The home run race, 2 teams with the best record in baseball, and here they are clashing in the Fall Classic as Strasburg fouls it away, but only one team wins the title, and so far the Sox have the lead in this series. And if they win tonight, they're champions of baseball once again as Strasburg swings and misses for strike 3. Good start for Mike Scott here in the 4th inning of play. He's reached 49 pitches as he started to settle down. Expos have not scored since the 4th inning. Maybe since the 1st inning, I should say. Here's Rod Carew. Foul away, strike 1. Carew 2 for 2 with a double and a home run. Mike Scott with 1 out under his belt here in the 4th. And another foul ball, strike 2. And a strike 3 call. Another K from Mike Scott here. Carew does not like it, glares at the home plate umpire. Doesn't matter, he'll take a seat on the WON bench. And there are 2 outs here in the 4th inning. And Romagnout will now be the batter. Two-out delivery, fly ball, well hit in the right field. Back is Griffey Jr., takes a look. So long, farewell, the Expos take the lead. Romagnout with an opposite field home run into the bullpen, and the Expos lead 5-4. What a shot by Romagnout. The weather element also helped that ball to carry from the naked eye off the bat. Looked like a routine fly ball. Instead, nothing was routine. It was hit to right field, a home run to right field, and the Expos have a 5-4 lead. Good piece of hitting by Romagnout once again. And now bring up George Brett. Fouled away, strike 1. It's the first run scored for the Expos since the 1st inning. The 0-1 underway. Strike. 0-2 on Brett. 2 outs, runners in on Yout's home run. Expos lead 5-4 in Game 4 of the World Series of 2019. 0-2. Fouled away, we'll do it again. The 0-2 delivery, strike 3, side retired, and up at 4. Romagnout puts the Expos on the board with an opposite field home run at the end of 4. This is the Sox and the Expos going back at it once again. The Expos lead 5-4. Well, the meat of this order will be coming up for the Sox, down 5-4 against the Sox, against the Expos. In Game 4 of the World Series, yours truly, Jonathan Rios, as we start the 5th inning of play. In a good game so far. The Expos on top, 5-4, trying to stay alive in the World Series. Mattingly, hot shot, base hit up the middle. And a leadoff hit, the tying run is on base for the Sox.
Number 44.
And now bring up Reggie Jackson. Jackson, a tough night so far, lined out and grounded out. Man's at first, nobody out. 5-4 Expos lead here in the top of the 5th. Pitched by Strasburg. Went too far, strike 1 on Reggie. Ken Griffey Jr. is on deck. The 0-1 underway. Hit on the ground through the hole, base hit in the right. First and second occupied, nobody out for the Sox. And the kid is coming up, Ken Griffey Jr.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Big chance for the Sox in this inning. Nobody out, 2 on, down by 1. Strasburg in a whole heap of trouble. The pitch. Fouled away, strike 1. Griffey tonight struggling, 0 for 2, 2 ground outs in a row. The infield is in, the outfield is normal, and very deep as well. They're in between. 0-1 on Griffey Jr., Strasburg set. And the pitch on the way, line to right field, that is going to be in again for a base hit. The tying run will score. This game is tied at 5 on an RBI double by Griffey.
Now batting, the third baseman, Wade.
How about that? And now he'll bring up Wade Boggs with a chance to put the Sox in front. And still nobody out here in the 5th inning. Matt Grace is warming in the bullpen just in case. Boggs hits it on the ground. They'll surrender that run. They get the out at first. And the Sox regain the lead 6-5. as Reggie comes in to score.
Mike Piazza.
Here's Mike Piazza with 2 big home runs in this game. One out, one on, the man's at third. Couple of runs in, make it 1 run in, we'll make it 2 runs in. 6-5, Sox lead. The pitch by Steven. A chopper to third. Will they get that out at home? The answer is no. They got the out at first. They surrender that run, and the Sox now have a 2-run lead at 7-5.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Barry.
And now bring up Barry Larkin.
Your attention, please.
And that's it for Steven Strasburg. He's out. And Matt Grace will come into the game. An unusual early hook. And here's Barry Larkin. Barry at the plate. Base is empty. A couple of runs have scored. A grand total of possibly 3 runs have scored. Rip to deep left. Guerrero. Make it Dawson. Makes the catch for out number 3. Side retired. But the Sox regained the lead. We're halfway through. The Sox lead 7-5 in Game 4 of the World Series. We're now going to pause for station identification.
Hello, Superwoman. Just relax. I'm only a weak man in your presence.
Who are you? What do you want?
I am Fane.
I do not do things for bad people like you, Fane.
You will help me.
Stupid son of a bitch. I'm never gonna get away with this. You're the one behind all of the crime in Chicago, not me. I'm not your ordinary superheroine. You can't just... You can't... Well, how about this? The Sox have a 2-run lead. They're a few innings and outs away from capturing another title. It's the small ball that's got them the lead. And here's Willie Stargell. And Mike Scott back to work. Delivers a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1. 1-2. Got him on a nasty pitch that went outside. 1 out. Well, here's the line score. 7-12-0 for the Sox. 5-9-0 for the Expos. It's been that kind of a night. A back and forth night. Here's Vladimir Guerrero. 1 for 2 here tonight. 7-5. Sox lead in game number 4 of the World Series. Here in the 5th inning of play. That's a foul ball, strike 1. The 0-1. A chopper to first. Mattingly takes care of it. 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, the left fielder, Andre.
Here's Andre Dawson, 2 for 2. A home run and a single. Strike taken. Two outstanding performers facing off once again. Swung on a miss, 0-2. The 0-2. Ripped to dead left center. Goodbye. Way back into the ninth. So long farewell. Andre Dawson with his second monster mash. It's a 7-6 ball game. Holy cow, what did this man have for breakfast? He's hit 2 long home runs in this contest tonight. It's a 1-run game. What a shot by Andre Dawson, and Griffey didn't even bother to move. An absolute bomb by Andre Dawson, and now here's Gary Carter, and this crowd is alive again. Carter fouls it back, strike 1. And there's action in the Sox bullpen as we speak. The 0-1 to Carter. Hit on the ground to second. Alomar to Mattingly. Side retired. But not before Andre Dawson puts a charge into 1. And a 5. Sox 7. Expos 6. Man of the hour, Mike Piazza with 2 big home runs. He's had himself quite a night. Not due up yet, but we are profiling him. And here come the Sox here. Mike Scott. See how long he'll still be in this game. Sean Doolittle is warming in the bullpen for the Expos. Fly ball into right field, carrying well, but right there is Guerrero. 1 pitch and 1 down here in the 6th inning of play. Sox holding on to that 1-run lead. Here's Ricky Henderson. Chopper. Is that fair or foul? They call it fair to throw in time. 2 down here in the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Here's Roberto Alomar, now batting on the right side. Two-out delivery. That ball is crushed to left, but right there is Dawson. Side retired. No hits, no runs. We march on to the bottom of the inning. 7-6 Sox lead. Well, the struggling Rod Carew is somebody you're going to have to talk about if you want to bring him back the offseason. He's talked about retirement as well. So this could be his final game. If things don't change, this could be his final game of 2019 or his career. Or in the game itself. Michael Taylor now the batter. Foul to straight back, strike 1. This could be Mike Scott's final inning. He's at 68 pitches. And just plainly just does not look sharp. He's ahead of Taylor now, 0-2. It's on the ground. There down the left field line. Just past the dive of Wade Boggs. And Taylor's on with a leadoff hit. Here's Howie Kendrick, who has struggled in the postseason, but one swing can change it all. He fouls it back, strike one. Seven to 6, Sox lead. Swing and a miss, 0-2 on Kendrick. So it looks like Sean Doolittle will be coming in the pitch. He hits it in the air to center. Griffey Jr. makes the catch. Taylor will go back to first. One down here in the sixth. Here's the struggling Rod Carew, despite him having a couple of base hits tonight. 2 for 3 with a home run, a double, and an RBI. He hits it, hot shot, base hit to left center field. What should have been a double play is missed by Alomar as the ball just slipped by him. And the Expos have something cooking here in the 6th inning of play. Here's Robin Yount with a home run to right field earlier in the ball game. The Expos tonight are 1 for 5 in scoring position. We're looking to cash in here in this inning. A big one. Down by 1. Now it's 1-1 on Yount. The 1-1. Hit on the ground. Could be 2. There's 1. And there's 2. Double play. Side retired. And a 6. Sox 7. Expos 6. 7-12-0 for the Sox. Expos 6-12-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Nationals. Number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Sean Doolittle will go up against Don Mattingly in the top of the 7th inning. Hot shot up the middle, base hit to center. And Mattingly is on, trying to get that big run for the Sox. They're up only by 1 run. It's been that way for a while. Since Dawson's monstrous home run. Here is Reggie Jackson. Ken Griffey Jr. lurking on deck. Sox trying to get some big insurance run. Here in the 7th, only up by 1. The pitch by Sean Doolittle. High fly ball, way in the left field. Back is Taylor, and back is Dawson. It's gone! So long, farewell! A home run for Reggie Jackson. 2-run shot. And Mr. October gives the Sox insurance runs they need, 9-6. That ball just got over the fence, and now here's Ken Griffey Jr. 9-6, Sox lead.
The center fielder.
As the Sox are 9 outs away from another championship. Line foul, strike 1. And they get a much-needed cushion. It's a 3-run lead, but it'll not be easy at all. Mike Scott's night, by the way, is over. So it'll be up to the bullpen. Darren O'Day looks like he's ready. And Craig Kimball, the setup man, is warming up as well. The 0-1 to Griffey. High fly ball deep in the right field. Guerrero at the track, at the wall, leaps, it's gone! Back to back on the Sox! And what was an atmosphere of joy has turned into an atmosphere of disappointment. 10-6, Sox lead. Back to back on the Sox. That ball was high, it was far, and it was gone. And it's a 4-run lead, so Sean Doolittle does not get the job done. Wander Swirl will now come in to pitch, as Wade Boggs will be coming in now. Had a home run earlier today. Sox still 4-run lead. There's nobody on the 7th, so this game could get out of hand quick if the Expos don't get an out. To right field, and there's your first out. So the Sox with a 4-run cushion at the moment. Here in the top of the 7th, here's the man of the hour, Mike Piazza, 2-home-run night. And they were not cheap shots. Hot shot to third. 2 down.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Barry.
I'll bring up Barry Larkin, folks. 1 for 3 with a single back in the 4th inning. Hit hard to right field, base hit. And we're going to see a pitch hitter. The question is, who will it be?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it's the Giambino who will pitch hit. We're still keeping an eye on Frank Thomas. He may come in later on, but we shall see. But Giambi will be coming to pitch hit. Man's at first, 2 down, 10-6. Sox have a 4-run lead. High drive to right center, and the Giambino blasts one into the space. So long, farewell. A pinch hit bomb by Giambi, 12-6 Sox lead, and this game is slipping away from the Expos. And so is this World Series. Wow! That had an exclamation point written all over it. A monster blast by the Giambino. Here's Ricky Henderson. To center field. Taylor is there. This inning's over, but the Sox tee off and score 5 runs. It's time to stretch in Metropolis. Sox 12, Expos 6.
Attention, please.
Darren O'Day will come in to pitch for the Sox, as it now become a bullpen game.
Darren O'Day.
And now has to nurse a 6-run lead at the moment. Will not be easy with this opponent Expos team, this offense. So let's see what they do here. There's a strike, 0-1. Probably be the only inning that O'Day works. Oh my God, he's bald. 0-1. They made him look so real. Popped up, foul ground, third base side. It'll be caught by Boggs. 1 out, and the Sox are 8 outs away from another title.
Up next for the Nationals, the first baseman, Willie.
Here's Willie Stargell. And yes, we're going to start the countdown now when you're up by 6 runs. We did this last year with the Expos. We'll do it again now with the Sox. Fouled away, strike 1. They're 8 outs away from another title. Hard to believe. Now it's 0-2. They're now 7 outs away. 2 outs here in the 7th inning. Boy, Darren O'Day has come in with some nasty pitches. And here we go again on the pitch info where that pitch was. And man, did Willie get fooled. So the batter will be now Vladimir Guerrero. He takes a strike, 0-1. We're in the 7th inning. Sox are 7 outs away from a title. There are 2 outs here in the 7th. And the Sox have a 12-6 lead. The pitch. Into left field, coming on is Henderson with the catch, and the Sox are just 6 outs away from a title. They lead 12-6 in Game 4 of the World Series, and the 7. We're not going to pause for station identification.
I've been looking all over the place trying to find her, and all these people are trying to get in my way, just like you.
Who are you?
From where I come from, they call me Super Sentry, but today I'm your executioner! Oh, not so super now! You fight like a girl! You're asking for it now.
Attention, please.
Coda Glover will come in to pitch for the Expos.
Number 30, Coda. Leading off for the White Sox. The second
And Roberto Alomar, switching to batting left-handed, will bat here in the 8th inning. On the ground to second. There's an out.
next for Chicago, the first baseman, John Manley.
And look who's coming to pitch it for Don Manley. Manley's had himself quite a season, quite a game, but understandably so. They're going to bring the Sox legend, the Big Hurt, Frank Thomas, to pitch hit in this World Series, a crucial, historic World Series possibly. Hit on the ground, right to second though. 2 down. Thomas gets a big hand as he goes back into the dugout. Here comes Reggie Jackson, though, who hit himself a big home run. 2 for 4 with a home run and a single, and 2 runs batted in. 12-6, Sox lead here in the top of the 8th of Game 4 of the World Series. Sox lead in this game. Sox lead 3-0 in the World Series. Hot shot up the middle, base hit in the center for Jackson. And now bring up Ken Griffey Jr.
Up next for Chicago, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Here's Ken Griffey. Man's at first. He hit a home run his last time up a Skyer as he went back-to-back with Jackson. On the ground, base hit on the right field line. That's a fair ball. Jackson hustles his way on to third. First and third, 2 down here in the 8th for the Sox. They're going to an E3. I'm not sure about that one.
The third baseman,
Was it an E3?
Frog.
That's borderline. I'm not sure about that one. That call could have went either way. Here's Wade Boggs. 2 outs, 2 on. Into left center field, Taylor coming in, makes the catch, side retire. No, couple of hits, men are stranded, no run score. Middle of the 8th, the clock is ticking on the Expos, down by 6. Well, Frank Thomas will stay in the game, playing first base. Meanwhile, on the mound, Craig Kimbrell, the setup man, will get some work in and will come in to pitch.
46, Craig Kimbrell. Leading up for the Nationals.
Well, here's Andre Dawson, who hit 2 massive home runs here in this game. He popped this one up into right field. Canner caught for Reggie. He's got it. And the Sox are 5 outs away. They collect the first out of the 8th inning on the first pitch delivered by Kimball to Dawson. And now here's Gary Carter. An organization, the Sox, which has been playing at Old Yankee Stadium since MLB The Show fixed themselves up for PS3, added Old Yankee Stadium to the game. Sox have been playing at Old Yankee Stadium since 2010. And since then, it's been a championship pedigree like we've never seen in gaming. Ground ball to third, and the out recorded. 2 down here in the 8th.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael.
And now bring up Michael Taylor. So undoubtedly this will be Kimbrel's his only inning he'll work unless something drastic happens. But Dennis Eckersley, no question, is coming in the 9th inning no matter how big the lead is. It's a 6-run lead right now for the Sox as Taylor swings and misses for strike 1. 12-6 is the score. A back and forth contest, but few innings to go, the Sox started to chip away. The 0-1 to Taylor.
No ball, 2 strikes.
0-2. The pitch. Call your friends, family, and even co-workers. The Sox are 3 outs away from another title. They lead. Dave Martinez, the manager of the Expos, desperate times call for desperate measures. They're going to be doing a double switch now to try to keep the Sox from scoring again. But we reached the pivotal 9th inning of play. Possibly the final 9th inning of the 2019 baseball season. Whether it's real life or gaming life, it doesn't matter. We reached that final moment. Possibly. At the moment, it looks to be possible. As the Sox have a 6-run lead, they're up to bat in the 9th. And Mike Piazza will look to try to put more distance between his club and the Expos. Into right field. And is missed by the right fielder. That is Guerrero. Misplayed the ball poorly. And Piazza's got himself a double.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
There's action in the Expos bullpen. Here's Barry Larkin. Into right center. Will that fall? Taylor coming in makes the catch. 1 down here in the 9th. And we're going to see a pitch hitter for Darren O'Day. And, well, not Darren O'Day, but Craig Kimbrel in just a matter of moments. And it'll be Cargo, who has hinted this could be his final season. He's a young 33-year-old, but he has not been playing much in the majors at the moment. And here he is with an RBI chance. Miller against Cargo. Line to right field, but right there is Guerrero. Or make it, is it Dawson? It's Guerrero, 2 out, 2 down here in the 9th.
Now batting, number 24.
Here's Ricky Henderson, who's 3 for 5. It's a 6-run lead, but Sox looking for more here. High fly ball, well hand to right. Back is Guerrero. He's there on the warning track, puts it away, side retired. One-hitter man is stranded. It's the last chance for the Expos to save their season. The Sox are 3 outs away from being champions. They're up by 6, middle of the 9th. Well, it all comes down to this. You work your behind off from spring training to the 162-game marathon of the season. Then you have to deal with the wild card, if you're lucky. If not, you're a division champion. You automatically go to the division championship series. Then you go, obviously, to the pennant championship series. And it all leads up to the Fall Classic, and what do you have to do? Just win 4. No matter how you do it, no matter how you slice it, you must win 4 to become champion. And the Sox are 3 outs away from making that mission complete. Here we go. Yan Gomes will pitch it for Gary Carter as the Sox are 3 outs away from sweeping the Expos in the World Series and capturing another World Championship. Here we go. Eckersley's first pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Holy cow, what was Yan Gomes looking at? I have no idea. And a lot of the Expos fans have left. Fouled away 0-2 on Gomes. The 0-2. He struck her out! 1 down here in the 9th. Sox 2 outs away from being champions.
The second baseman, Rod Carew.
Here's Rod Carew. 1 out pitch. Inside 1-0. Want to thank all you folks who've watched this live or watched this post-production on W.O.N. YouTube. It's been fun bringing you baseball. Looking forward to doing it again with MLB The Show 20 in the spring. That's inside 2-0. The 2-0. A chopper right to the mound. Piazza picks it up, throws, got him, and the Sox are 1 out away from winning another World Championship. And the final hope is the former Sox, Robin Yount. Two outs, bottom of the 9th. Sox lead 12-6. Game 4 of the World Series. Sox lead the series 3-0. 1 win away, 1 out away from being champions. Eckersley on the mound against Yount. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and the Expos are down to their final strike. 0-2 on Yount. Sox looking for that championship pitch to clinch. Here it is. A ground ball to short. Play. Go. That's it. That's it. Hey, the Sox have done it again. The New York White Sox are 2019 World Champions of Baseball and have come into the World Series and have single-handedly swept the Metropolis Expos and have taken down the defending champions. What an incredible year. They finished the season 142 wins and 20 losses and come in and dominate in the playoffs, but most importantly, dominated the World Series from top to bottom, mostly offensively and defensively and pitching-wise. They are a look at some of the characters that helped propel this 2019 Sox club to championship royalty. What a season, what a team, what a ride. Well, we thank all of you for watching us this season. It's been quite a season. We can't wait to do it in 2020. The Sox are 2019 World Champions. We'll see you next season, everybody. So long.